970 AM, The Source.
WOCA.
Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA.
Ocala.
All right, 25 minutes before 10 o'clock. It's September 12th. If you go to the grocery store right now and you're in the checkout line, there's a magazine there, one of those little magazines that it shows ladies how to make recipes and things like that, right? Uh-huh. And on the front of it, it shows these Halloween cakes and Halloween cookies. And I know it's only September 12th, but, they prepare you early.
Oh, yeah, you need to be.
And I'm going to be honest, every single time I look at that, I say, oh my gosh, I want to get this. I'm supposed to be the guy, and I'm not supposed to be wanting to do arts and crafty things, but they show these things that you can do with the children, make this and that and the other thing.
It's fun.
I'm always a sucker for that kind of stuff, so when my son was little, I would do this kind of stuff all the time. If he and his wife ever have children, I will be there all the time. I'll be taking toilet paper rolls and making them into cats with pipe cleaners.
Exactly.
If they still sell pipe cleaners. Holly Homer probably knows what I'm talking about. I went to her blog. It's kids, or her website rather. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know the difference between a blog and a website. KidsActivitiesBlog.com is the website. Oh my gosh, there's so much fun stuff on this. Mm-hmm. She's on the phone. She is, in addition to talking to us about her blog, which I can't wait for her to talk about, going to tell you how she actually makes a living with this, which is amazing to me. So let's talk about it. I don't see a book here, so I guess it's about the blog or the website, right?
Yep.
Holly Homer. Oh my gosh, you must be so much fun. Good morning, Holly.
Oh, thanks so much. Thank you so much for letting me be here today.
Oh, you're welcome. I went to your website, and how come I got such a hollow sound going on? Okay.
I don't know.
Do you have a hollow sound going on? I have a hollow sound. Oh, look at this site here. Okay. You can make pumpkins out of plates, elephants. I don't know. I'm looking at the site here. Oh, a fish bowl. Oh, gosh. This is so much fun stuff. And cookies and eyeballs. Look at eyeball cookies. Monster cookies on sticks. Oh, my gosh. Oh, this is so much fun. Okay.
I mean, stuff you just can't live another minute without, quite honestly.
That's right.
Are you always on the lookout for fun stuff to do? Well, what is this one? Oh,
absolutely. And really, Kids Activities blog is all about super easy things to do at home. Most of the time, you don't have to buy anything except that you have in your kitchen junk drawer.
Oh, look at these Halloween pudding cups. I need to make some of these Halloween pudding cups.
Good. We'll be expecting them tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. I love food.
What is in them? Is there sprinkles in the pudding? What is in them?
I think so. If you just take a little pudding cup and make a few alterations, and all of a sudden it's magical.
Yeah, but you make it with dirt or something. Oh, what's the dirt on the pudding cup? What is that? Is that cookie crumb?
I think it's Oreo. Yeah, I think it's Oreo.
You think?
I didn't personally write that one.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, that looks like a lot of fun. Oh, and then this. Well, yeah, you will gain weight. It says something about your metabolism. Oh, that's an ad. All right. Oh, it shows you how to make the cookie crumbs. You put the cookies in a plastic bag and then smash them with a rolling pin.
See?
All right.
See how easy that is? You could do that this afternoon.
So when did you start doing the blog?
So I started blogging about 9 years ago. Before, there were a lot of blogs. In fact, I didn't even really know what a blog was when I started. I was just posting pictures and writing about my daily stuff I had 3 little boys under the age of 5. And I wanted to be able to have my mom, who was across the country, see the pictures. And so that's really where that's all started.
So where are you? Where are you calling from?
I'm in the Dallas area.
And where does Mom live?
Well, Mom now lives in the Dallas area.
Oh, okay.
Mom's like you. Once she knew where all the grandkids were settled, she came.
Oh, okay. So she was able to use the computer to see what you were doing, what you were up to. See, that's wonderful. I love that.
Exactly. Yeah, and so because up until that point I was doing scrapbooking, but then I would have to make extra scrapbooks, one for my great aunt, one for my mom, so that they could have pictures of the kids. And this just made it a lot easier and cheaper to put it all in one place.
Okay, so you did this for your mom, and what, other people discovered it?
Yeah, it was really weird. I had no idea that like people read blogs. I was just writing for my mom and for my great aunt, who were in my like two friends that knew about it. And then all of a sudden, like people started like commenting, and I'd follow their, you know, the links that were associated with their comments, and realize that they blogged. And I'm like, oh my gosh, other people do this.
Oh man, yeah. And so do you find that there are some men who secretly read it and use it with their children and grandchildren? Because I'm a guy, I'm a guy, and I always feel like, you know, it's like weird. Should I buy this magazine? It's got these recipes. I'm going to look weird. I'm supposed to buy Sports Illustrated. I'm supposed to buy tractor and truck stuff with tractors and trucks on them. Yeah,
That's right.
No,
Manly stuff.
2016. You're total. In fact, one of my very, very best friends, when my kids were little, was a stay-at-home dad. So I totally understand what you're saying. But yeah, it's like an equal opportunity now.
Did you feel like you were overwhelmed at times when you realized your blog was getting popular? Because that was like you putting your personal life on the line for everybody to see.
Yeah, and you know, the early days, I actually started out kind of blogging anonymously because, you know, 9-10 years ago on the internet, it was a little different space. You know, that was before Facebook or Twitter or Pinterest. And so when Facebook opened up to the general public, I made a conscious decision to go ahead and go public with my writing. And but you have to remember, and this is what I sat down with my husband and just looked at what I had published, and it was really stuff that I would have told people anyway. You know, it's not personal secrets or anything like that.
Yeah, but I think I know what Robin is saying. Like people are you know, checking out your stuff, so now you have to. So somewhere along the way, this became professional. How do you actually make money with this? I know. I think we have a lot of listeners who want to know that part. I just want to know how to smash cookies.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's why I'm still in business.
So how do you make money from a blog? Do people pay you to read your blog?
So you saw that, like that advertisement about the metabolism. So about 70% of my income comes from those ads that pop up when you read my blog. And then I work with companies who want me to write about them. And some of them are big companies and some of them are smaller companies, but they would do like a sponsored post, or they might do, you know, kind of a series along a certain line, because my readers are generally moms with small children, and they're the decision makers in the family. So a lot of, you know, a lot of smart companies realize what they're there for. Okay,
I have a question that I'm asking this question because I'm trying to imagine what the questions are from the listeners who want to try to copycat what you're doing. Okay, and copycat's not a bad word, by the way. I'm just using it.
No, not at all.
So I'm looking on the left side. I'm looking at the ads. And they all look wholesome. You see one for Publix grocery store, one for what is this? Some Biota, like some kind of a herbal-based shampoo. And so how do you screen the advertising? If you open up your blog to advertising, how do you prevent, you know, ads that you wouldn't want? You know, like something that wouldn't be appropriate for children or families or something like that.
Right. That's very important to me because Kids Activities blog, it's family friendly. Like we're as controversial as posts. And so I work with ad networks and are really specific about what they're able to show on my site.
Oh, okay.
And that works about 99.999% of the time. Every once in a while, I go to my site and I'm like, oh my gosh, and I make a really quick phone call and it's wiped off it's taken away immediately.
Oh, okay.
But for the most part, I haven't had any trouble, and my readers will let me know immediately too if they're like, oh my gosh, you won't believe what I saw on your site, and I can take care of it really quickly once I know what's going on.
And this is something that you must have had to come up with because you homeschool your children part of the time.
Yes, I do. And so I have 3 boys, so I realized, like, if they're not busy, then they're in trouble. So this is kind of like a parental sanity thing, is just to try to find a lot of just simple and easy things. I feel like parents today are just overloaded with like kind of those really super glossy photos and Pinterest images and things you'd see in magazines that are really hard to achieve. Whereas Kids Activities blog is more about sitting down, having some time with your kids. It doesn't matter what it ends up looking like.
You've got a whole bunch of printable worksheets and stuff for kids. Got math equations. Looks like a fun way to learn how to spell and things like this. This one I'm looking at, it looks like for little children. Do you have worksheets and stuff like this for the? Your oldest is now. Let me see.
15. So my kids are older now. Yeah.
Oh, so
my
he's
youngest is 10. But we really we concentrate on, most of the people are looking for toddler, preschooler, kindergartner, early grade school. We do have something for the older kids, but our wheelhouse is in those younger ages.
You spoke at a No Excuses Summit. I've never heard of that before. Who does that benefit?
So No Excuses is a conference on online, people running businesses online. And so it was really fun because most of them, you generally think of like the guy, the person making money from the internet is usually like a tech guy.
Right.
And so here I am, the mom of three boys from Dallas, Texas, that is making a living from her computer in the middle of her living room.
Oh my gosh.
So I think it's a really, really neat story.
You are intriguing that part of me. Let me go. Let's take a little break, and we'll be right back with Holly Homer. How to start a successful blog. Go to her blog just to see it. But we're coming back. We're not going to end it right now. KidsActivitiesBlog.com, and you'll see what she does. She actually makes a living from this too, which is cool. But see, I'm really interested in like how to multiplication color by number cake. All right, we'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Couple of spotty showers near the coast this morning. Thunderstorms will be inland during the afternoon. Otherwise, partly sunny today. High of 87 to 91. Shower thunderstorm in the evening. Clouds through the night. Low 74 to 78. Tomorrow's going to be much more active. Couple showers and heavy thunderstorms during the day. High 84 to 88. And Wednesday again, coastal shower in the morning. Inland thunderstorm in the afternoon. High 84 to 88. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Maggie Johnson.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hi, this is Becky at Hello Gorgeous Salon. Let's get rid of those sun damaged ends and faded out color and get into something rich and vibrant. It's time to get that new look started. So call today and set up your appointment at Hello Gorgeous Salon, 351-5358. Hello Gorgeous is a certified Brazilian blowout salon. We can tame those locks, leaving your hair healthy and shiny with a Brazilian smoothing treatment. And whether you're going on a job interview or out on a date, your hands do a lot of talking. Manicures are a must. Hello Gorgeous is a full-service salon, so let us help you make a great first impression. Call us today to set your appointment at Hello Gorgeous. Our number is 352-351-5358. Again, that's 352-351-5358. Hello Gorgeous is conveniently located in the heart of downtown Ocala, right next to the historic Marion Theater. And don't forget, we also do men and children's cuts too.
Hello, gorgeous.
Cookies, 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 cookies. We go cookie eating cookies.
When you want something special and fun for any occasion, get cookies. King Cookie in the Paddock Mall in Ocala will make a delicious, fun-filled delight just for you. So next time you're in the mall, stop by King Cookie or call 352-237-2557. KingCookieOcala.com. Customized cookies, cakes, and more. King Cookie.
Eating cookies. We're so happy eating cookies. Cookies!
Here's what you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
Curly fries are the most caloric. Curly fries are a no-no because all those curls create more surface area for oil to glom onto during the frying process. If you have a bigger role in the company right now, but you're seeing no change in your compensation, our career coach says you should be asking for a raise. Did you know that people with children are half as likely to get a cold as people who don't have kids?
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
Are you an animal lover concerned about the black bear issue? Forest Animal Rescue is finishing construction of an 80-acre sanctuary here in Marion County dedicated to helping sick, injured, or abandoned bear cubs be returned to safe habitats in the wild, and you can be a vital part of this effort. Your contribution to Forest Animal Rescue will help complete the new on-site clinic. To learn more or volunteer, call 352-625-7377 or visit forestanimalrescue.org. Will you help?
All right, 10 minutes before 10 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. Holly Homer is on the phone, and she has a website, kidsactivitiesblog.com. Holly, I don't see the blog. I always thought a blog was a bunch of writing. I was, because I've gone to a few blogs, right? And it's usually people talking about their lives, Oh, I went to the store today, and I bought some meat and ate it.
Yeah.
And I'll be back tomorrow to tell you some more about what I did.
Right.
But your blog is so fun, and that you've got so many pictures, and you must have you must really know how to put a website together. This is a well put together website.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's really been on-the-job training, doing this for a long time. And I started out doing mostly writing, but I found as my kids got older, the stories were no longer mine to tell. You can tell stories on a 3 and a 4-year-old, and it's fine.
Right.
But once they're reading the stuff themselves, they're like, "Mom, really? You're embarrassing me."
Right.
Look at this one little
to shift.
It's a costume in here. It's a little baby in a bucket dressed up like a lobster.
That's cute.
Don't turn the water
You are also deemed as a work from home evangelist. How do you do a Bible studies, or do you do them?
Well, by that I just am really passionate about letting, especially women, know that they do not have to stay in traditional roles as a employee, because there's so many things that they can do from home that allows them the freedom with their children that they're seeking, and many women out there are seeking that, and men too. My husband, because of what we built here together, was able to retire from a really stressful job this summer to join our company, and it's just made a huge difference in our family because now he's home all the time.
Does he thank you every single day?
He almost
He should.
Does. Yeah,
He almost does. He should be thanking you every single day.
Then they'd have to get babysitters for the kids. If he does that.
Wait, okay. I'm sharing a video from your page. This is a video. Oh my gosh, this roller coaster costume. Have you seen the roller coaster costume?
No.
Oh my gosh. Okay, how do you share this? How do you do a share? Okay.
So cute.
Yeah. Okay. Now I just shared it on my Facebook page.
He does say that he's never had a boss that was, as difficult.
Yeah, that's right. Family-owned businesses, they're tough.
Yeah.
Have you been approached by any book publishers to write books on your experiences?
Yeah, I actually have 2 books out. 101 Kids Activities that are bestest, funnest ever. That was published about 2.5 years ago. And then this spring, our second book was the 101 Coolest Simple Science Experiments. And those are available anywhere books are sold.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
A baby dressed up like a Subway sandwich. Look at these pictures on here. All right, Holly, let's talk about the making of the blog. Somebody who wants to follow in your footsteps and do something similar. So you were earlier mentioned when I was talking about the cookies, you said that was somebody else's contribution. So do you actually have a staff?
I do. I actually have 4 full-time employees and about 22 paid contributors.
Wow.
And so what you see there is literally, you're thinking about like almost a publishing company of what we do, where we have an editorial calendar just like you'd have as a magazine or a bigger website. And that's how we run it. And what's really neat about that is that those are people working from their homes all over the world. In fact, one of my assistants is in Turkey. I've worked with her for years and years, and I've never met her in real life.
Oh, really?
Well, that has to be very beneficial, though, because if you're all over the world, then that means that you are able to reach people that don't speak English, and then those people can draw on special experiences and traditions in other countries outside of the United States.
It's really a worldwide, it is, the internet is just everywhere, and so it's really, really amazing. Our Facebook page is really popular around the world, and it's fun to go onto a live video and start chatting with people in Israel and Saudi Arabia, in New Zealand. And I'm just so amazed by this time frame in history that we're able to do all this. And
you do your training by videos to people that are interested in this?
Definitely. So I do have a blogging course. It's called Quick Start Your Dream Blog, and you can find that at hollyhomer.com, and Homer is Homer. And it's like a video training series to just get you started from not knowing anything to having something amazing that you can make money from online.
So you must have just thought outside the box, not to use an overused cliche, but I mean, I like I said before, a blog in my mind was text and maybe a few photos, but I mean, you've got it is so useful. It's actually usable, applicable information and ideas, I guess, is what I want to say.
Right. And what I love about a blog is it doesn't just, like you say, it doesn't just have to be text or a story or something like that, but you can use so many, you see the videos that are embedded in there. So we can do videos, we can do photos, we can, we could do a podcast and embed that, it's really limitless as to what you can do with that simple space on the internet.
So I'm guessing that part of the reason you're successful with your blog is because the topic that you chose to focus on is very, very appealing to people, young parents. I don't want to just say young moms, because I know as a dad, I think this is great. So in order for you to have a successful blog, you'd have to be very good at it, which you are also. But you'd have to have a topic. If I was going to have a blog about, the lifespan of the love bug or something like that, I don't know how many people would care about it. It has to be something that has appeal, right?
Yeah, but you'd be surprised because I have a widely, something that's popular across the board. And so I make a lot of my money by page views. Like a lot of traffic comes to my blog because a lot of people are interested in it. But I know I have friends who make a living on their blog that are really highly niche. They talk on a very specific subject. They have less people, but that's very appealing to sponsors and things like that because those people are really into that subject.
Okay. All right. Can you brag a little bit? What are your numbers? How many visitors do you have?
Yeah, so we get between 4 and 7 million page views a month on
Whoa!
Activities blog.
Wow!
Whoa!
Wow!
That's almost New York City.
We're nearing 3 million fans on the Quirky Mama Facebook page, which is my Facebook page that's associated with Kids Activities blog.
The Quirky Mama. All right, now I got 3 things to go to. Quirky Mama on Facebook. Holly Homer. I just went to that website. You are as wholesome as you sound. I mean, you look as wholesome as you sound. Look at you.
I am like the girl next door. I've been married for 24 years. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Your husband better be thanking you twice a day.
I do tell him that all the time.
You also do some kind of live interactive streaming on Facebook.
Yes, and so that I love Facebook Live. It's a way that I can actually talk to the people that are watching, and they can interact with me. And so we, on Quirky Mama, and also I have another page called AKA Mom, or also known as Mom, where we just do live video. And it's just super, super fun. It's like a conversation instead of a show, and more of an interactive experience.
All right, I just liked your Quirky Mama page. What was the other one you just said? Oh, what is
AKA Mom.
AKA Mom.
Oh.
Known as Mom.
Oh, look at this. You got a serious story on here. Dad's 14-year-old daughter ends up in a coma after doctor thought she had a migraine.
Oh.
Wow.
Uh-oh. Yeah, and on Quirky Mama, we do, we basically try to we curate things that we think our audience would like. And so it's all sorts of things. We really want to be the source of anything interesting you find on the internet.
Right. Look at those.
That's pretty cool. You are succeeding very, very well.
Going back to the fun stuff. A little girl dressed up like an old lady with a walker.
Gee.
Oh, man.
He loves those Halloween costumes.
I know. He's just going nuts about them.
I know. I love Halloween.
We do too. It's a very popular time.
I'm not really big in the gore and stuff. Like you have some like blood clot Jello or something like that. I know some kids will.
Me neither. But I love something that makes you giggle.
Yeah. And these things are definitely doing that. Holly, you are a lot of fun. Thank you for being on the air with us. You've given us a break from the serious junk we normally talk about.
I love it.
Okay, so go to a couple of websites. kidsactivitiesblog.com. That's the one I started with, and you probably will be there for a long time.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
HollyHomer.com, HOLLYHOMER, if you want to find out how she, ideas on how to start your own blog, I guess, and actually make money from it.
Absolutely.
And then the Facebook page I went to was Quirky Mama. Facebook page. And was there one?
AKA Mom.
Oh, AKA Mom. Okay.
Yeah, he's going to check that out too.
I'm going to go there.
You're good.
Yeah, you guys covered a lot this morning.
Yeah. Oh, okay, AKA Mom.
We like you.
Oh, you're in Dallas? Is it Dallas? No.
Outside of Dallas.
Oh, outside Dallas. Okay, that's you. Okay, because there's an AKA Mommy. Okay, there you are. You got a cheese head. Hey, is that a cheese head?
Go Packers.
All right, Holly, thank you for being on the air with us. That was a lot of fun.
Thank you guys so much.
All right, we'll be right back. This is WOCA Ocala.
Brownsville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Fox News Radio, I'm Pat O'Neill. She's got pneumonia. That's forced Democratic presidential nominee Hillary Clinton to call off a 2-day campaign trip to California.
Her campaign released information after she collapsed at a 9/11 commemoration in Manhattan. Later, she emerged from her daughter's apartment.
How are you feeling, Secretary Clinton?
Calls for the candidate to release more of her medical records may intensify.
Fox Radio's Rachel Sutherland. Republican Donald Trump wishing Clinton well, says he'll release more of his own health info this week. He's in Baltimore and North Carolina today. Denver police looking into why a bus filled with high school football players slammed into a concrete pillar at Denver International Airport. Sergeant Mike Farr says it could have been a medical issue.
It would be curious that she comes back up around. Why? Don't know that answer yet, but medical condition certainly could be one of those answers.
The driver was killed, 18 passengers hurt. Fox News, we report, you decide.
ADT